What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode here on Vivid Iceland. Today, I'm still in the east. I'm in Seyðisfjörður. I had to drop my friend Max off at the ferry, and I had a little bit extra time to explore the area. So today, we're going to be checking out what there is to see and do here in Seyðisfjörður. Now, many of you may be familiar with this place. You've probably seen it online, on Instagram, this type of thing. It's the beautiful, colorful town that has that rainbow road with a church situated at the end of it. So we're going to go check that out, in addition to what is else around here along the fjord. And well, hopefully we don't get snowed in anywhere. It is kind of snowy, but let's see where we can go today. On day 4 of my journeys in East Iceland, I spent the time exploring the incredibly scenic Seyðisfjörður. Now, if you haven't watched my previous video venturing around the east of Iceland, I can highly recommend checking that one out, and make sure you do before watching this one. Driving around the fjord, I had to contend with the intermittent snow flurries that didn't show any signs of stopping, and in the end I went as far as I could along the southern coast of the fjord before deciding to turn back and explore an interesting looking abandoned building lying just off the water's edge. Okay, so one thing I've noticed as I've been driving around the fjord here, there's a lot of old abandoned buildings with some pretty nice graffiti scattered or spray painted all over it. I'm going to have a quick poke around here just to see what's going on. I don't think I'm at any risk of the roof collapsing on me, I hope. Looks like the wall's already collapsed just over here. So let me just tiptoe through the area. Wow, this is quite nice. Very colourful. Nice to see. Does sort of brighten the area up a little bit. As you can probably tell, it's very grey, very white. It's snowing at the moment, so it is quite peaceful, I gotta say. This is a nice little picnic stop, I would imagine, in the summertime. I think for sure I'm going to be coming back to the east once again in the summer, just to enjoy the greenery and everything this place has to offer. Anyway, I think I might shoot the drone up and let's see what we can find around this area. This abandoned building is not the only place you'll find colourful artwork in this town. There are plenty of other art installations all throughout this fjord in East Iceland, as you'll see later in this video. Gotta say though, I thoroughly enjoyed flying the drone amongst these light snow flurries. Gives it a bit of a video game feel, I think. When I started to feel my hands go numb while holding the drone controller, I knew it was time to hop in the car and drive back to town. Now, as you can see on the right side of the car here, these large buildings are a part of a fish factory located on the south coast of the fjord, just on the outskirts of the town. So while there is still a bit of a fishing industry here, the primary means of income for the town is now tourism. Okay, next stop on my list here in Seyðisfjörður is Tvísöngur. This is an art installation, a sound sculpture is probably the more accurate terminology for it. It was put here in the mountainside back in 2012, if I'm not mistaken. And it's basically a set or a series of 5 interconnected concrete domes, each one of them with a special harmonic. So you can go inside and do a bit of humming, and hopefully, we can reach the harmonic once we get inside there. So to get here, you're going to walk from the parking lot, which is opposite the fish factory. Maybe you can see it just down the way over there. You'll know it when you find it, because the moment you jump out of the car, you can smell it. So from there, 15-20 minute walk up the mountainside. You'll be passing by a number of streams. A beautiful waterfall over there as well. And well, we're in a nice cozy forest as well on the mountainside. So let's keep walking and get up there. Along the way you can find a couple of great spots to take a breather, including this park bench overlooking the fjord and fish factory. Luckily the smell didn't reach me up here, but don't forget to check out this quaint waterfall right next to the trail, which is likely more impressive in the summertime when the streams aren't frozen. Still, quite a serene spot nonetheless. Rounding the final corner at the end of the trail, I reached the Tvísöngur art installation. While certainly not the most attractive concrete structure, its looks are certainly deceiving. Okay, well, we've made it to the top. let's head inside these concrete domes and see how it sounds. Okay, well, that's pretty cool. You can see it's a very simple design, concrete dome, concrete walls. And I have heard if you stand, let's see, there's a circular part on the ceiling, so you've got to stand under that and then bring your ears down to the join level. Oh, wow, there we go. So where the wall joins the dome, it becomes really echoey. Wow, fascinating. Maybe I can just lift the microphone up to be in the right area. Hopefully that's picking up on the video. We'll give it a bit of a hum. Okay, maybe not. Let's try this other one. Okay, get into the center. And then, whoa, this is even better. Dropping your head down, or at least in my case, the ears down to the joining level. Let's try and lift this guy up, see how that sounds as well. Okay, maybe you don't have the best singing voice. Anyway, if you don't believe me, come here and check it out. If you're wondering where this is, in addition to all the other cool places I've been in this video, of course, in all my previous videos, feel free to jump on my website, vividiceland.is. I have a travel map on there with more than 1,000 locations to see and visit and activities to do here in Iceland. So at the moment, I'm running a 50% off sale on that item on my website. Feel free to jump on there. You can grab it at the moment for 50% off to help plan your summer travels here. If you have any questions about it, how to use it, how does it work, feel free to drop me a line on the website. Of course, my email address is on there, in addition to a little chat bot that I have too. So all of that comes directly to me. I'll be more than happy to answer any questions you have about that. Anyway, I think I'm going to mess around a little bit more with my drone while I'm up here. I believe the ferry is just about to leave, so hopefully I can spot Maxime on the ferry's deck. On the deck. It's just leaving the dock now. Anyway, let's check it out. With word from Max that the ferry was indeed leaving the dock, I quickly flew the drone up to get a shot of it as it departed Iceland and began its long journey south towards mainland Europe. I flew as close as I was comfortable with flying my drone over the water, and I managed to spot Maxime here just below the bridge of the ship. It's a bit hard to make out on this footage, but you can see him roughly in the middle of the video right about now. Okay, so just a short walk from the parking lot to Tvísöngur is another art installation by the looks of things. So I just had a quick read of the sign back there, the plaque that just describes what it is. And this particular art sculpture commemorates the laying of the first international telephone cable, I guess you would call it, from here in Iceland all the way to Scotland. And apparently it has its own phone number. I believe it's 566-1906. 1906, of course, being the year when the cable was laid, and this is the 100th anniversary sculpture of it. Pretty cool. But having a look inside, I don't think the phone works anymore. Anyway, I might give it a ring and see what happens. So, as it turns out, the telephone number no longer works, as when I tried to dial it, there was no answer other than a robotic voice saying the phone number is invalid. Well, it was a nice idea at least. Driving back into the center of town, I made my way to the most popular tourist spot in all of Seyðisfjörður, the Rainbow Road, which was nearly completely covered by snow. At the end of the rainbow is the elegant Seyðisfjarðarkirkja, and along this side road you'll find colourful murals painted on the houses. I can also highly recommend the accommodation at Við. I stayed here a few years back. Very, very cozy. I continued my walk through the town, passing by this small body of water, which I'm sure would be nice to picnic by on a warm summer day. Something that's, not quite possible today, I don't think. Anyway, heading down the street, running perpendicular to the Rainbow Road, you'll find a Swedish consulate, as well as many colourful houses originally built by Norwegian fishermen and whalers in the 1800s. It also includes what has to be the best-looking police station in all of Iceland. There are many, many more vibrant houses located in this area of the town, really giving this place a warm feel during these long, cold winter months. Circling back towards the church, I continued my walk towards the other side of town, where some eye-catching murals were painted on the sides of the buildings here. I just hope this second one is safe for YouTube. Right around the corner of these murals is another fascinating art installation / bar known as Kiosk 108. Built from a bridge of an old fishing vessel, this hangout hosts musicians and other performers during the summer and into the autumn. I've put a link to the website in the description, as well as a video of some recent performances. Now only a stone's throw away from Kiosk 108 is yet another art installation made from numerous discarded fishing buoys and other bits and pieces of abandoned fishing equipment. More fabulous murals and paintings adorn the sides of this building, as well as this funny piece of text which made me chuckle. Once again, thanks for watching. Drop a comment below if you have any questions about traveling to Iceland. I do try to answer all the comments under my videos. And don't forget to check out my travel map linked in the description below, as well as on my website vividiceland.is. I'll see you in the next one.